hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with.
John Robert Wooden is one of the most revered American basketball players and coaches of all time. As a head coach for UCLA, he won 10 NCAA national championships, including an unheard of 7 championships in a row. He was named National Coach of the Year 6 times, and he was the first to be named All-American 3 times. Wooden is known as one of the most revered coaches in the history of sports. He was beloved by his former players, among them being the esteemed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Bill Walton. He was renowned for his short, simple, inspirational messages to the players, including 2 of his most guiding factors, known as the Pyramid of Success and his 7-point creed. For my final project, I really wanted to delve into who John Wooden was and what he stood for in his Pyramid of Success. I really wanted to get across the faith that Wooden's father had in him and the closeness he associated with his success in life and his faith in God. Not being very religious myself, I have always been skeptical about God as having an impact on people's lives, but he believed that faith was one of the most important aspects of being an athlete. Whether it was having faith from a religious standpoint or having faith in one's teammates and coaches, Wooden exemplified not only having the athletes be the best players they could be, but by being the best teammates, friends, students, and family that they could ever be to one another. This is epitomized in his quote next to his Pyramid of Success. Success is a peace of mind, which is a direct result of self-satisfaction in knowing you did your best to become the best that you are capable of becoming. My mission is to discover why faith and patience, which should be more, in my opinion, towards the bottom of the pyramid, end up being at the very top. Maybe it's because all of the other important aspects of this pyramid, like industriousness, loyalty, and hard-working ability, are more towards the bottom because you need to build upon each of those important factors in order to be able to make it to the top. But in my opinion, patience should come at each and every level, because in order to be the best and become the best that you are capable of becoming, you need to approach every aspect of this pyramid carefully and patiently in order to proceed to the next level. Now let's break down the Pyramid of Success. The pyramid is an amalgamation of carefully thought out and formulated principles and character traits that Wooden believed were essential for personal and organizational success. The lowest level of the pyramid is made up of 5 critical philosophies: industriousness, enthusiasm, friendship, loyalty, and cooperation. The second level consists of self-control, intentness, alertness, and initiative. The third level is made up of conditioning, team spirit, and skill. The fourth level gets even more difficult to master by challenging the individuals to achieve a level of poise and confidence in their life. And the pyramid is topped by a combination of the 2 most valuable ideologies in Wooden's eyes: faith and competitive greatness. The reason I believe that faith was at the top of the pyramid was because in order to reach each successive level and be able to be all that someone was capable of becoming, just as in Wooden's quote, you need to have faith in yourself that you could become better. You needed faith in your teammates that they could help you become better and work together as a team. And finally, you need to have faith in your coach that they wouldn't lead you astray in your goal to become all that you could be. This is who John Wooden was and who he will always be: a teacher, a friend, and an incredibly sincere human being who cared as much about his own players as he did about basketball. This is what I have discovered in my research regarding the idea behind why Wooden's Pyramid of Success is constructed in this manner. My original ideas behind this reason were confirmed by the statement that Wooden gave in an interview. I served as a basketball coach at a public institution. Therefore, I never felt it was appropriate to give my opinions based on the Bible. I always had a Bible at my desk and intentionally led by the example based on Christ's teachings. He never felt he had to preach in the name of his religion, but just teach what he believed in, and this reveals that faith truly deserves to be at the top of the pyramid.